Hey guys, hey earth signs. It's time for the twin flame reading for November and December. I'm going to do November first and then I'm going to do December, after this. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. One second. Turn it a little bit, makes it more clear for you guys. Somebody was asking me about the decks I use. What are they called? One of them is the Psychic of the Heart, Psychic Tarot of the Heart, and then the other is the Oracles of Vision deck. Okay, for those of you that were wondering that. Let's see here. Now, what I'm getting right off the bat is that this is the time of there needing to be nurturing of the connection, communicating in a way that nurtures the connection, or not, because it's kind of like what I'm getting here is both of them are having to come into, realizing what do they really want? What do you really want here? There's no coming together if you're not completely sure about what you want here and if you truly want this on a deeper level, meaning you truly, truly want it, where there's no part of you that kind of doesn't, or, some part of you that kind of feels a certain way about something. So maybe not, like all of this conflicting energy. It's like, do you really want it? And you're needing to communicate that if you do, because it's like there's nurturing of the self so that you can nurture the connection. Because I have this crowned with coming together. Let me read off the energies. The masculine has choose your battles, find balance, master, joy, and stability. The feminine has release, opportunity beckons, daydreams and decisions, and moving on. The energy of the connection underneath, we have solar plexus chakra, crowned with coming together, masculine sending in flow, the feminine sending in challenging times. Okay. And what I'm getting is the feminine has some type of barrier up because she's not sure in some part of herself if she really wants this. I'm getting that the masculine is coming into knowing more about what he really wants. So he's more ready and willing to kind of go with the flow. Staying in touch with his emotions and just not trying to make things go in a certain direction, but he's kind of flowing with where things are going, maybe not putting up as much resistance. I have more resistance coming from the feminine due to internal conflict, and it could be based on things that happened in the past between them. So then it's like, well, he's not this or he didn't do that, so do I even want this? That type of energy. Okay. I am getting that for the early part of November, I'm kind of getting this energy where the feminine is wanting to let go of things that she doesn't feel is serving her. She's struggling with the foundation of the connection, just the foundation within herself, within her life, within the connection. Like she's wanting some type of firm foundation. And it's like she's trying to let go of like anything that is not giving her, that doesn't feel like a stable foundation for her. She may be feeling like, I don't know if this is such a stable connection, or if, well, not even maybe just a connection, but just not feeling the stability that she really wants to feel. So she's letting go of things that no longer serve her. It's like wanting to go where you're celebrated, not tolerated type of energy. Releasing, worrying about being accepted, worrying about fitting in, just closing the door on things that she just doesn't feel are serving her. One second. Okay. So, yeah, so she's just really concerned about her foundation. She may be focusing a little bit more on her own personal success, because I'm just getting this energy of just being tired. Like she's wanting to release heavy things that she feels have been weighing her down. It's like she doesn't want to be weighed down, so she's getting in a place where she's more willing to let go of anything she needs to let go of. Yeah, because she wants to shine. She's getting a lot stronger. She's getting more balanced within her own masculine energies. So it's kind of helping her to shine. She wants to create something. She wants to be happy. And it's like, I'm not going to continue to look for that in some place that I'm not getting it. So I'm getting that the masculine is kind of picking up on this, and he feels like he kind of has to fight for it. That's what he's feeling early on in the month. Like, I have to fight for it. I'm willing to fight for it because it's the smart thing to do. The smart thing would be for me to fight for this, because it's like he's starting to feel like there's some type of destiny involved, or there's some type of fate involved, like somehow things are supposed to come together. So there's this energy of wanting to fight for it. Now there's some that are this is a smaller percentage though, but there's some that it's kind of the opposite, where they're feeling like, if it's destiny, I don't have to fight for it. Okay, this is more of an immature, for some of the masculines that are kind of immature, that's the kind of energy that they're coming from. It's like they don't want to be the fool and, just leap. It's like, if it was meant to be, I wouldn't have to fight for it. Now, for the majority, what I'm getting is, instead, it's this energy of wanting to leap, because it's like, I need to fight for it because I know that there's something growing here. There's something that's faded. And there's a part that I need to play in that. There's something I need to do. Like, I need to take a leap of faith. Like, the world is in my hands. My life is in my hands. Where things are going to go is in my hands, and I need to do something. So, So it's kind of like, what happens is, even though he's coming into that energy, the feminine is still not feeling or sensing that foundation. She's feeling like there's a lot that's unknown. She may not feel clear about where he's at. There's a lot that she feels like she can't see. And so it's like she's trying to just hold herself up, maintain herself, be strong for herself. And support herself. And it's kind of like she may be turning her back a little bit on the opportunity for the love, like, because she doesn't see it. She doesn't see that he's at that place where he feels like there's some type of destiny, where he wants to fight for it, where he's wanting to take a leap of faith. For some, they may see it and not believe it. Like, it's something that they feel like, well, you know what? I just still need to be there for myself. Yes. Because it's like she's feeling the attraction and the magnetism, but there could be a part of her that kind of doesn't trust it at this point. Okay, so there's a part of her that still feels like, I don't know, even though she's feeling a lot more emotionally fulfilled, there's a part of her that feels good about him coming into that space. There's a part of her that feels good about that. But there's a part of her that feels like she doesn't know. Or maybe it could be this energy of, I've heard it before, that type of thing, or I thought that before. And so this kind of throws the masculine off, because I'm getting that the masculine finds that hard to cope with. Like, he finds it hard to cope with, her not being sure, like his effort or, willingness to leap is not being seen. So then it kind of makes him feel like, is it even possible? Okay, like, I'm wanting to do this, but is it even possible? Like, he's just finding it hard to cope with that. So there's a part of him, though, that still wants to fight. For the immature ones, they're kind of wanting to fight the feminine, because it's like they want her to see it. And it's kind of like, it could be this battle energy about feeling like she's not seeing it. But for the mature ones, it's more so having a hard time coping with not knowing if it's possible, because it's not going to be possible if she refuses to see it. That's how they're feeling or thinking about it. So then it's a matter of should I fight for it? And then I'm getting that the feminine feels like if he doesn't fight for it, then that's her decision. It's like she feels like he's going to have to fight for it. He's going to have to break free within himself and be able to do what he needs to do. And it's like kind of like she feels like that's the smart place to be in, the smart position to be in, where it's like, if I'm not going to be in this fantasy, that's what I'm getting. I'm not going to be in this fantasy. I don't want to be in some fantasy world. Like, I want to use my wits and keep my mind and my senses about me, not drowning in my emotions. And if he cannot fight this fight within himself and win, if he can't fight for it, then that tells me what decision I need to make, because she does want to make a decision. She doesn't necessarily see how to make that decision or what decision to make. She's kind of looking towards how he processes things and how much progress he makes within himself to help her determine what decision she should make. Because there's a part of her that kind of feels alone, and she feels like this isn't really as successful as she wants it to be. And she feels like she's been on her own. That's what I'm getting, this energy of I've been on my own too long. I've really been on my own too long. And I can't really make a decision to continue to be on my own, pushing for this much longer. So it's like she's wanting to show him, hey, look, the value is here. But if you don't know it, it's like, I'm not going to just bring it to you. And see, then this makes him lose a little bit of the stability within himself, because he's been leaning on her for, his confidence. And it's like he has to find that confidence within himself, because then there's a part of him then that's afraid to invest his heart more or wanting to hold back. But I'm getting that he's beginning to see a brighter picture, or seeing the bigger picture when it comes to that. Like, he may be coming into the realization that, the smart thing for him to do is to find the stability within himself to love, the confidence within himself to open up, instead of looking for her to give him that. Like, there's something he's figuring out is kind of missing within him that he needs to take care of, and he can't really look to her for that. And so it's like he's wanting to be fair. He's wanting justice to be done. He wants to balance the scales. He doesn't want it to be like how it was before. And she's feeling like her success, the feminine is feeling like her success may be elsewhere, if that doesn't happen, because he's wanting the scales to be balanced, and he's feeling like that's a stronger foundation for him. He's feeling more stable in being that way. Yeah. So he's dedicated to it. He's actually dedicated himself to that. Yeah, because it's like he has new ideas. It's like there's some burst of energy that comes through for him that just gives him stability and determination like he's never had before. And the feminine is kind of in this space of finding her success elsewhere, stepping out of her emotions and just walking her path. Where, she's wanting things to be balanced, but she is not as focused on him as she was before. And it's actually helping her to be more balanced. It's actually helping her too to be more balanced within the connection herself. Because she wants the success of it. And she feels like, and then I'm honestly getting to that she's leaving behind some of the things that got in the way where the connection couldn't be balanced. Like, because she may have looked down on him or something like that. So of course the connection can't be balanced if she's looking down on him, or like he's less than, or he's not doing good enough, or he's not, things like that. So it's like she's walking away from things that hinder her success and her from getting what she wants and getting where she wants to be. And it's bringing her more emotional stability. And I'm getting that, like, towards the end of the month, emotionally, she may be coming back towards him. Now, I'm getting that as the masculine is coming into these new awarenesses, and getting more stability within himself, he's getting more dedicated towards what he really wants. And this is causing him to kind of just go with the flow a lot more and just allow things to flow, as they have. I'm getting that there's a part of him that may be wondering a lot about if she's gone, if, you know, this is if this is over, like if he's going to be able to mend it. You know, there's things that are going to be revealed for him, that are being revealed for him, that are making him look at what he can't control within the situation. And for the feminine, it's like for her, she's having a hard time taking this barrier down because of her imagination running wild with her. You know, all of these thoughts that she's thinking, it's like she doesn't want to be looking at this with rose-colored glasses. Like she wants to feel like there's really a serious foundation here. That foundation is real. It's like that's the only way she wants it. It's like I only want it if the foundation is real, not if I'm using, you know, looking at it through rose-colored glasses and things aren't really the way they seem to be to me. Okay. Let me pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So what I'm getting from this is throughout the month of November, it's going to be really important to not get too much into pessimistic energies, because I'm getting that there's a possibility for that. And it's like you need to understand that positive thinking and being optimistic and believing in this is a part of nurturing it. Like this has to be nurtured. And it's like if you get too pessimistic and too negative about it, you're not going to be nurturing the connection. So it's like you need to stay optimistic and positive for this to come about. If you stop believing in it, or you lose faith, or you stop being positive, it can't happen for you. So it's like you need to stay optimistic. That's what I'm really getting in terms of, you know, the overall of what has to happen here. Now I'm going to pull up these cards and I'm going to get ready to lay down the December energies. Now, let me say, guys, as well, for those of you who are wanting to really manifest a harmonious union, I have a boot camp. The boot camp that I did before, I'm offering a boot camp. The link for that is in the description box below, where it will help you get in alignment with true love, because there's energies you have to be in alignment with it to manifest it. Okay, if you're not an energetic match to it, you can't manifest it. That's just the way it is. Okay, so that boot camp will really get you in that alignment. It's really powerful information in that boot camp. It'll really show you the things in your life, like why you're not in alignment with it. Like if you've been going through these cycles of just bad relationships, bad connections, like it really prepares you for it in a new way. Like seriously, you know. So I recommend that boot camp for anyone who's just tired of just not having what they want in love, and they're just really ready to make some changes and know the things that they need to know in order to bring that about. Okay, because there's a certain mentality that's conducive to true love. There's a certain way that your physical reality kind of is when you manifest true love. There's a space that you're in emotionally when you're able to manifest true love. And so that boot camp addresses all of those things and the ways that they have to be in alignment for you to be a match to true love. Okay. So check that out. And then also, you know, I do have the Divine Power radio show that comes out the first Sunday of every month. The link for that too will be in the description box below. It's free information where I talk about things more in depth than I do in the little short clips that I post on the channel. So if you're wanting some more stuff to help you, you know, get in alignment, understand things, gain more clarity, then that radio show is an excellent resource for that. Okay. And then there's always the Divine Tarot Love Club with the twin flame readings. Like if you're wanting more readings, then the Love Club is the place for that, because it's all twin flame readings. Even the, all 12 zodiac sign readings are there. A lot of love energy, emotional energy too, in some ways for December. The overall energy is heart chakra. Yeah, so there's a lot of different ways that I try to put stuff out to help people, in different ways to get to where you want to be. The boot camp is really dynamic for that, because if you don't understand how your life is not in alignment, how you're just not in alignment with true love, you will just continue to try to manifest it, and it just won't work. It just won't work. That's the way this universe operates. Like, you have to be a vibrational match to what you're wanting. You can't be thinking a certain way, thinking in ways that are against you manifesting true love. You can't be in your physical reality living from a vibration that is just nowhere near the vibration that you would be in if you had true love. So some people think like, once I get the true love, then I'll get in that vibration, then I'll be happy. It's like, no, you have to get in that vibration first, and then you can have the true love. And that's what that boot camp is about, getting you in that vibration first, so that you can have it, because it's not going to come in and just make everything all better. It's like, things have to be all better before it comes in. And that's the part a lot of people don't know. And so then they struggle to actually manifest true love. Oh, guys, and also enter to win a free reading. If you've had a reading done by me in the past, or any type of service where you've worked with me in the past, you can leave a testimonial on the website. And what we're doing is, I'm going to be taking, like, depending on what number you are, as far as if you were the first to leave a testimonial, the third, the 10th, I'm going to take a number. I'm going to take numbers and put them on little pieces of paper and shake them up in a bowl and pick one. And then the number that I pick is gonna, whoever that is going to win a free 10-minute reading. Okay, so this is for the month of November. We're gonna be selecting the winner at the end of November. Also, you can leave a testimonial. You can enter in more than once by leaving a separate testimonial for each thing you've done with me. So say, for instance, you got a reading, you can leave a testimonial about your reading, and then you can leave a testimonial about the boot camp. If you took the boot camp, just specify that, I took the boot camp, where, it doesn't seem like they're both for the readings. And then you'll be entered twice to win. Okay? So that's a cool way. For those of you who have not had services from me, and you want to win a free 10-minute reading, you can do the Facebook contest for that, which is liking me on Facebook. There's going to be a post that's going to come up, and everybody who comments on that post will be entered to win in the same kind of way that we're picking for all the testimonials. We're going to do the same thing, like depending on which number comment you are, you'll have a matching number, and then, you know, we'll pick that number. I mean, you know, the person who wins will be, you know, the person who matches the number that we pick out of the little pieces of paper in the bowl. Okay, so there's two ways. If you're a previous customer, you're more likely to win with the testimonial one. The chances are a little better, because everybody who's liked the page on Facebook can enter to win, but somebody's gonna win, so it may as well be you. You know what I mean? So that's something to do if you have not ever had services with me, to enter through the testimonials. Okay, so that's there and ready to go. Okay, so let's get going. Now, the overall energy for December. Oh goodness, my bad. Wait a minute. Okay. My bad, guys. I ended up like knocking the whole thing down. Okay. So, yeah. So, the overall energy is like building a foundation in love. You know, that's what I'm seeing. Building a foundation that's heart-based. Okay. Getting away from maybe previous foundations that were built that were not heart-based, or faulty foundations, and getting into a heart-based foundation. And underneath the connection, let me read off the energies. The masculine has just breathe, win or lose, daydreams and decisions, rest and reconsider. The feminine has success and growth, release, master, and lead. The energy of the connection at the root has love abounds, is crowned with dreams coming true. The masculine is sending in listen. The feminine is sending in control. So it's kind of like, what I'm getting here is, in order for their dreams to come true within this connection, they have to be able to move into their heart space, okay, and build a foundation from their heart space, being in touch with their emotions and seeing this connection with their heart versus all the other things and ways that they're seeing the connection. For the feminine, that's going to be her getting out of control, wanting to control the connection so that she can see where it's going, but instead just trusting her heart and letting that lead her, regardless of what she feels she sees or she doesn't see. And then that's going to lead her to her dreams coming true. And then for the masculine, it's like he's going to have to get into listening to his intuition and really being able to get more in touch with his heart and what he really feels in order for his dreams to come true. Okay. So he's going to have to be able to follow what he feels versus what he thinks. And then I do see him, you know, half of his energy being in a mental space. So he may kind of struggle with that a little bit. Okay. For the month of December, because I'm getting that okay, this is what I'm seeing happening at the beginning of December. I'm getting that the masculine is really realizing that he needs to, like, his foundation within himself has been faulty. It's like he's seeing it even more than he saw it before. You know, it's like he's seeing it in a deeper way than he even saw it before. So then it's like he's realizing, like, I have a lot of work to do. Like, I have a lot to fix within myself. I need to focus on really fixing some things within myself. Yes. Because it's like, and that makes the feminine feel like things can be successful. Like, as she's seeing him kind of build this stronger foundation within himself, it makes her she's focusing towards him a little bit more than she was before, because she's feeling like this could be successful. Something could grow here, because he's looking at himself. Like, he's seeing some of the things that he needs to deal with within himself, because it's like he's looking at some things within himself, and it's kind of causing him to feel like he wants to break free. It's like he's tired of being confined by being someone he's not. It's like he wants to chase his dreams, and people may be surprised and never expected him to have the strength to be able to do this, to be able to really look at himself, to build this strong of a foundation within himself. Yes, because it's like for him, I'm getting that he's wanting to overcome like mental barriers. Like he's ready to get to where he needs to be. He's ready to take himself where he's trying to go. The feminine feels like things could be successful as she's seeing that, because she's feeling like things are coming more into balance. Like that's what he needed to do. Like he needed to look at himself in order for things to be balanced. Like he wasn't seeing how things were not balanced, you know, and like seeing his own behavior within things. So that kind of gives her this new energy, this new fire about the situation, where it kind of opens the door again, where the door she had kind of closed it before. Okay, so then he's kind of feeling like maybe I can win here. Is that type of energy. Like, okay, she's opening the door, but then it's like in his mind, he gets to where he starts questioning it. Like, okay, is she really opening the door again? Or is she not? You know, am I really gonna, or is it done? Is it done? Because it's like she's opening the door, but at the same time, she doesn't want to hold on to anything that she doesn't feel is serving her. She's in that kind of energy. Like if it's not serving me, I don't want to hold on to it. I don't care what it is. Okay. And because she sees it, she sees some changes with him, but she still doesn't trust it. Like, is it too good to be true? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. Is it too good to be true? Because I don't want to hold on to something that's not really as good as it seems. You know, it's that type of energy. So yeah, because she's still focusing a bit on what she feels like she lost or didn't have within the situation versus what's actually there. I'm getting that she can't really see fully the what's really there. Okay, she's thinking that something's lost. And so it's like for the masculine, he doesn't know. It's like that puts him in a place of not really knowing if he can really win with her, because it's like, can I ever overcome her disappointment? Can I ever overcome all that she feels she's lost? Can I ever make her trust me again? It's like, and then I'm going to have to do so much battling for her to trust me. Should I do that? Is it worth it? What should I do? Because she's afraid to open up. She's not feeling stable within the connection. She's kind of afraid to open up because even though she's seeing the possibility, she's seeing the changes with him, there's a trust issue where she just isn't trusting what she's seeing. And she's wanting a certain level of support to feel like she's supported enough to be able to be stable and feel like this is stable enough for her to open up fully to it again. So it's like she's waiting on that. She's waiting on him to support her enough that she can feel stable, like she can open up again. And so it's like she's not moving until that happens. It's like she's waiting on that. So then that brings him to a place of having to make a decision. Because it's like, can I ever overcome the past? Can I ever overcome? So then it's like for him, he's playing out over things that have occurred within the relationship and trying to find a way to make a decision himself, because he feels like this can be something successful, because we have the 10 of Cups here. So it's like he feels like this can be a situation where this could be the ultimate fulfillment. He wants to be loyal to it. He wants to be dedicated to it. But as he replays things in the past, he's not so sure if that's really, if the past is going to continue to be an issue. He wants to support her. See, and I'm getting here that the feminine is waiting, kind of waiting on him, waiting on her ship to come in, waiting on him to be able to, like support her in a way that makes her feel stable. But I'm getting that ultimately what happens is she begins to feel like she's getting more of a foundation within herself. She's coming into new awareness, and maybe she needs to take the lead. Maybe she needs to take matters into her own hands. Yes, because she feels an energy from him. Like what ends up happening is all of her waiting and not doing anything and focusing on like not trusting him, the disappointment from the past, not feeling the support. He gets a little overwhelmed with that, feels like he's been fighting for a while, feels like he's replaying things that have happened in the past. And it gets him to a point where he's like, well, I'm just going to rest. This has been a long road. It's been hard. I'm going to put this down and just reconsider everything. And just see if this is meant to be, and just kind of leave it up to destiny in a sense. And as he does that, though, it pushes the feminine to feel like she has to do something, because then she's trying to pull him back. She's trying to reach out to him in some way and pull him back. She's trying to change things because he feels like there's some type of transformation that comes for him, where it's like there's this death of him trying to feel like he has to redeem himself, or he has to change the past, or her not trusting him. It's like he gets out of that and begins to kind of just wait and see what's going to happen and how things are going to play out. And then that kind of pushes her into a space of having a stronger foundation within herself to be able to create what she wants. It's like she's going to realize she has to create what she wants, and she's going to take the lead, and she's wanting to change things. So what I'm getting is ultimately there's a change that occurs in him that puts him in a better position. And there's also a change that occurs. I'm just getting that it's mirroring. Like he realizes he needs to change himself. Like as a person, his way of doing things, his way of thinking needs to change. For her, it's like her way of going about this needs to change. And she realizes that she needs to create what it is that she actually wants here, instead of focusing on all of these negative things and then waiting to see if he's going to overcome all of this, negativity. Because I'm getting here that, so the masculine is kind of, as this change happens, he's wanting to listen more to his intuition. And he's kind of feeling alone. He is feeling alone. But he's feeling sharp mentally. It's like what I'm getting here is in order for their dreams to come true, they both have to listen with their hearts, which means that he has to listen to his intuition and the vibes that he's getting and be able to be clear-headed to do what he needs to do, regardless of if he feels like it's a sure thing that he's not going to be alone or that she won't leave him. And then it's like the feminine, in order for her dreams to come true, she's going to have to listen to her heart as well and just have the blind faith instead of trying to control the situation, where it's like, well, if he gives me this amount of support and I feel this amount of stability, then I can follow my heart. It's like she has to be able to have the blind faith to go and do what she needs to do based on her own heart, not based on, her feeling like she can see what's going to happen if she does it. So that's kind of the way it is for both of them. They're mirroring each other, but it's just in a different way. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I'm getting that for December, people are closer than ever to their dreams being able to come true. So looking at this for December, like if people really want to get in alignment where they can avoid some of these some of these energies, I recommend doing the boot camp before December and just being ready, having some of these issues cleared out so that people really are able to kind of follow their hearts and allow their dreams to manifest. Because I'm getting that something can really manifest and dreams can come true for people as far as union wise in December. Now let's see. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And what I get from this is like, it's time to let go of things that are not serving you. It's time to let go of things that are not serving you. It's time to let go and make sure, like, release any energies from other people. Like, be sure of what you want. Listen to your heart, and be prepared to manifest your dreams coming true. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for the energies for December. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see some of you guys in the boot camp. Hope some of you guys are able to take that, and kind of help yourself a little bit. with these connections and these situations. Okay. So thanks, guys. I will see you guys in January. Bye.